Shalom. Sagt dieser Workout von GM's Journal for New Lesson. Or rest of the brother puzzle workout from GM's Journal for New Lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, honor, and thanks unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles who listen to us as truth. Peace and blessings, salutation, elect out there, spend this true sincerity. And our charity because for wins, and if I didn't say all praise, glory, honor, thanks be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. So that's going to be entitled Morning Meditation, hashtag 14. Endure, even though some strange things happen unto you. And that's really what came to our mind this morning, because I know brothers going through the strangest things. Let me just look the word up real quick. The word strange. In the etymology. And also in the blue letter. See, no, I don't like these devils, man, because I clearly see that we have to park here to go left. Anyways, man, it's just a distraction. Let's just say that, but just try to stay in the spirit. But sometimes it's just nonsense, man, because these devils always think they're entitled to something, but they're fucking not, man. They always believe they're entitled to something, man. I'm telling you. So it says strange, right? It says from elsewhere, foreign, unknown, unfamiliar, not belong to the place where found. Exactly. So it's really unfamiliar and unknown. Sometimes some unknown things happen to you that you never experienced, man. Sometimes some unknown things that you think like, hey yo, that's not possible. How is this possible? Demons are lurking, trying to get you, trying to be in your surrounding, trying to give you wicked thoughts, all these things. But you have to work hard for Yahweh and do these things, man. Because the same thing happened to the men that were before us in this walk, and they didn't do it. So we have to do the same thing. We have to be like-minded, have the same mind, and just do it. Okay? Because the strangest things happen to you, believe me. Satan tries and uses everything and everyone around you. Everything. You think like, yeah, this won't happen, this won't be possible. For example, I don't have a really good example because I'm thinking like all these things are common, for example, to me. But for example, it will never happen that a sodomite gonna approach me or something. Boom. And this shit happen. Sodomite approach you. Like, what the fuck is... And then you think, what does this demon try to spark? The thinking that you might behave like a sodomite, that you might act like a sodomite, that you walk and talk like a sodomite, because the sodomite approaches, so you think that you gave him some signs, but that's not the case. Just a demon jumped on him and tried to get you. Maybe you had some insecurities about that in the world, and Satan tries to use that. Okay. So the strange thing is gonna happen unto you. But let's go into the verse. I think it's First Peter. First Peter chapter 14. Wait for 1 second. First Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. It says. Wait for 1 second. Salaki, you can see me still. Bear for 1 second. Go. Set to cleanse the lens real quick. But it says here, 1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you. See? So strange things. So let's go into the word strange. Let's go into the blue letter. Bear for 1 second. Because some strange things happen unto us that the world can't even comprehend, because they're not walking in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So how should I understand? They will never understand. It says here in the word strange, in the etymology, in the blue letter, Salakia. Thinking not strange. It says, wait, let me go back. Let me double check it. Yeah. Strange is Xendizo or Xenido Ido. He said Ido. So like, it says receive a guest, hospitality receive. To think strange, be shocked. Okay, because it says here to receive as a guest, to entertain, hospitality. Back for a second. Hospitably, to stay as a guest, to lodge, be lodged, to surprise or astonished by the strangeness and novelty of a thing. Okay, but the strangeness of a thing, that's really the thing. Don't be surprised, man. You know, don't be surprised if strange things happen to you. Don't be surprised when the things that you never expected happen to you. Why? Because you should expect that. You should expect the unexpected. Okay? It says down there, to think strange, be shocked. And that's exactly it. Because something strange, abnormal happens unto you, you freaking shocked. You're like, hey, what the fuck is this? What's going on? Okay? And we have to stand strong in these times, man. You know? When these things happen, we have to stand strong in these times because these strange things are told us already. You know? And what does the scripture say? Let me go to 1 Corinthians chapter 10. 1 Corinthians chapter 10. Back for 1 second. Corinthians 10 and 13, and it says, there has no temptation you, but such as is common to man. Exactly. So there really no. Well, let's look up the word common real quick. Okay. Before I say something, let's really go into the word common. Here, the word common, human. Okay, applied to things belonging to humans. So there are only temptations that also occurred before us. That might say, you know, that might seem strange unto you, but maybe other brothers went through it already. Okay, maybe other brothers went through it already. So the strange things, you have to adapt to them. You have to check them out, see them, analyze them, and find a solution, and then adapt. Okay, because there might be life-changing strange things that happen unto you. You know, a thing that you be like, shit, man, I never expected. Now it's this, so on and so forth. Hey, and this way also, brothers say also concerning females, say you should prepare yourself for the worst, man. You should prepare yourself always for the worst. You know, which is she committing adultery, man. You know, not that you be like suspecting or false wrongfully accuse her. No, but if it happens, that you'll be also already a little bit prepared. Still, it's gonna hit, yes, but expect it, man, because we live in a wicked world, man, and they're the weaker vessel. We just live in a wicked world, man. Don't forget that. We live in an abominable world, a disgusting world. But we have to still remain strong in Yahweh from the outside, man. You know, because I was just walking out to the car and I was thinking like, hey, fuck all this shit, man. Fuck this job, fuck this world. And I'm not on the ungrateful type of tip, but I just don't. This world, this world has to go, man. Because when I think about my daily life, you know, I go from what I leave the house. Today I actually left too late, but normally I leave the house like 7:15, drive to the job 25 minutes, be there like 7:50, 7:55, you know, then woke up and stuff. So it's then 7:50, 7:55. Then I sit there till freaking 5 o'clock, maybe throw in half an hour where I go somewhere else, just clear my mind a little bit. Sit there till 5 o'clock, drive back, half an hour, 1 hour, depends on the traffic. If it goes good, half an hour. If it goes bad, 1 hour, even more, 1.5 hours, whatever. But then go to the gym, you know, because they're open right now, workout, and then I'll be home at around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and I left the house 12 hours before that, so you 12 hours just running around. Then you come home, make some food, eat, watch videos, go on some scriptures, go to bed. And that's life, man. That's the routine, yeah. But you know what I say? Fuck this job, man. Fuck this world. Because you don't want to do that. Yeah, if somebody thinks that's a life, man, they are freaking buck the fuck out, man. And if you lose hope and fall out, man, hey, this is the most terrible thing that can ever happen. And especially in the times we're in right now, to be like, yeah, man, this I'm done with it. Yo, I don't even want to say these things, because I was talking to a brother yesterday about it also. Yo, how can you fall out in these times, man? Seeing all these things happen, seeing the wickedness really being on the highest level. They have no holdback no more. They can do what the fuck they want to. Because like I always said, or like I mentioned sometimes in the camp, what I got told from all the people in Germany, if they would see a Sodomite on the street, they would beat them the fuck down, man. They would nearly kill them. Nowadays, they just walk around like they're just something normal, but they're not. And that's really the thing, man. That's really the thing. So we have to understand, we have to do all these things, because of course I said these strange things, but we have to just do all things in general. Everything that you have to go through, you have to undo, because they're just common, man. They're normal. You should see them as normal. You should see them, oh, okay, it's just a demon again. Because all these things that happen unto us, all these things that we go through are entities. Entities trying us to do what? Sifting us out of this truth. Okay? Sifting us out of this truth. And if you don't think that, man, then you're fooled. If you think, oh, just coincidence, man, then you're fooled, because the entities are specifically sent out to you. Specifically sent out to get you out of this truth. Why? Because you're working Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because you're plowing Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? Because you plow for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Work, man. You know? Because you work. So don't think that these strange things just happen by coincidence. They're meant to sift you out of this truth, to make, and maybe not even sift you right away, but to help in the sifting process, because sifting is a process, man. Okay, sifting is a process. It's the same thing with a relationship. Relationship doesn't break up from today to tomorrow. No, only, you know, if something like adultery happens, but often it's like a process. It starts off with these people not talking, or so-called, what these females will say, they didn't talk. No, they have things, but they don't squash it. They don't deal with the situation. They try to avoid it, and avoid it to a point that they can't avoid it anymore. Same thing with demons. If you don't deal with the demon instantly, he's gonna grow inside of you. He's gonna grow, and more demons gonna come. And you think like nothing is going on, and you think, oh, it's your right. You're finna get thrown down, and maybe even stay down, which means you're gonna fall out. Okay, so it's a process, because Satan tries to destroy you, devour you. When you're going to read your heart, also in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, it says, be vigilant, because the adversary, the devil, walketh around, seeking whom he may devour. When you go into the word devour, it means to destroy. And what does destroy mean? To destruct. So he tried to structure you down, because you structured yourself up. You know, took some glue, thing there, you know, some cement, put something there, another stone there. You haven't started building you up, but same time, Satan tried to build you down. Why? That you'll be destroyed. And this is really what's going on. So don't endure the strange things, endure the strange trials, endure the things that are abnormal to you, unfamiliar. Okay, because unfamiliar things gonna happen to you, something that you never dealt with in your life, man. People aren't gonna say things you're like, hey, what the fuck did you say? No, man, this is no, man, no. You know, it's strange. It's hard to believe, man. It's hard to comprehend. Like, yo, what the fuck Spirit just said? But you have to accept it and keep it moving, man. Okay, you have to understand, analyze the situation, accept it and keep it moving. So let's go back. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There is no temptation taking you, but such as is common to man. Common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able. So Heavenly Father won't give you too much. You're only going to push you to your limit. If your limit is here, like by my glasses, Heavenly Father going to put you to the glass, then He's going to put you up here, you know, to my forehead, for an example. So that's the thing. Heavenly Father going to let you level up. He doesn't just put you into level freaking 50 if you're level 1. No, He'll put you on level 1, level 2, and gradually going to build you up. And sometimes He might give you a leap, like from level 10 to level 15. It might be that, because you're like, hey, you have to level up. You've been too long on that level. So you have to level the fuck up. So Heavenly Father gonna give you that. And you have to understand every trial, every temptation gonna make you stronger, gonna build you up in the spirit. Because you see, hey, I went through that. And Heavenly Father delivered me. You know, I'm telling you, strange things happen onto you. Like yesterday. I was checking my eyes because I got contacts, right? When I go to the gym or work out, I put contacts on because of the glass, they fall down and stuff. When I jog or whatever. But yesterday, I had contacts on. I took the contacts out. I took both sides out. I'm like, Put my glasses on again, I can't see. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then I went to take my glasses off. My left, I could see straight. My right eye not. I was like, hey? Took the glasses on again. So I'm like, yo, something is not right. But normally when I have that, when I have a contact still in my eye, I get headache. Because it's too much for the eyes. Like 2 layers of the same strength. So I'm like, no man, I don't know what it is. So then I checked the jar or the container where I put the contacts in. I checked that. And I'm like, there on both sides is one in. So then, this morning, you know, I said a prayer just for healing of my eye because it's like, hey. Also yesterday, I actually said it 3 times. You know, and actually I was like, yo, I've swiped over my eye I'm like, what the fuck, man? Then I look, I'm like, hey, what the fuck is this? I'm like, really pitching my eyes wide open and I see something there. I'll be like, hey, that's another contact or something. I take it out, I had 2 contacts on one eye. I'll be like, how is this possible? Because I always have 1 contact for 1 month for each eye. I take both away. You know, like when I'm done, throw both out. Even the whole container I throw out. I take a new one. I was like, see, this is some strange shit because you don't understand how this happened. You don't understand how it happened. And it's a maybe laughable thing or something, but I wasn't yesterday it tried to hinder me really from studying, man. Because I couldn't really see. You know, when I was done with the gym, coming home, took a shower, went to the scriptures, and out of nowhere it started. Before that, I had no problem. Out of nowhere it started right there. I was like, what the fuck is this? Huh? I check everything out to go in scriptures. Can't really read. I have to really focus and stuff like that. I have to really pinch my eyes and try to find the right angle of my eye to read the scriptures. And of course, it's going to take your concentration. You're already tired, but it's going to take even more of your concentration. But that's a trial that we have to endure. This is the fight that we have to endure. It's just some strange shit, man. You know, some unfamiliar thing. I never had this. Never. You know, like I said, it's maybe a laughable thing, but for me, personally, I was like, there's some strange thing that just happened. And just this morning before I left the house, I put the thing on again. And now I can see clear with my glasses again. I was like, first I was bugging. I was like, yo, did my one eye get here, my other not? Nah, man, don't be like this, man. Don't be like this. Don't be tripping, man. Don't be tripping, you know? But no, of course not. Oh hell no, man. Anyways, so I said don't be tripping because my right eye is still okay, man. You know, my right eye is still okay. It's not bugging. But then I checked again and then it was that. So these are strange trials, man, because people might say like, yeah, this happened to me in the world also. Okay, so cool, cat. But like I said, for me it was a very strange thing, man. A very, very strange thing happened to me there. Because I couldn't comprehend that. You know? I couldn't comprehend that. Because I was like, yo, because I checked, like I said, I checked my eyes and everything. This is really, the spirit just hit me this morning to come up with the type of strange things. Okay, and then of course I was thinking about 1 Peter, which we're going to go back to. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 12. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you. Yeah, don't think it's strange concerning the fiery trial, because these fiery trials are going to come upon you. It says, as though some strange things happen unto you. So you have to understand, what does it say in Sirach chapter 2 verse 5? For gold is tried in the fire, acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. So you're going to go through some hardship, and they might be even strange unto you. So don't think it's strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you. Strange things, man. Let me go real quick, and that's strange. Let me check if it's the same word. Let me check if it's the same word. Because I remember I've looked at the first word, strange, but let me go to the letter strange. Xenos. Strange. It says strange, a foreigner, a stranger, alien, without the knowledge of, without a share, new, unheard of. And that's really the thing. A strange thing is an unheard thing that you don't know, unfamiliar. That's exactly it. Okay? Unfamiliar thing. You're like, hey, how is this possible? How is it possible that the man be like this? And strange things are gonna happen unto you. Because demons that you never dealt with are gonna come upon you. You know? You try to think back how this happened and you can't even comprehend how. I was like, how is this possible? Because the day before I had the same things on, took them out, and nothing happened. Nothing was there. But now something is there, man. You know? And it says, one who receives and entertains in a hospitably, with whom he stays or lodges a host. But the thing is really the unheard of thing. The unheard of thing, and that's why sometimes even when brothers speak about something, they're like, hey, what? They bring us stuff and you like, I never heard of this, man. How? I never experienced that. And these are the strange trials that we're going through, but we have to endure. Like I said, 1 Peter 4:12 again. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you. As though some strange things happen unto you. Yeah, strange things gonna happen unto you. But you have to endure them and accept them. You know? And have to find a solution instead of being whining all day about this one thing. Okay? It says verse 13. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushua's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Exactly so. Strange things happen unto us, but we shouldn't be all messed up about them. Like I said, you should see them, analyze them, accept them, and try to find a solution. Okay, accept them for what they are, not accept them like, yeah, they're just there. No, accept them for what they are. See, okay, this, that, and that, and then find a solution. Because eventually, the suffering and these trials is going to lead us to salvation. Okay, like you always see in the series, in these movies, as a young man gets put into slavery or gets put into a certain, oh man, I'm telling you, these people are crazy. Into a certain position, he has to first go through the worst shit to make it to a king. Maybe he's about to get some land, or he's about to be a king. He doesn't just get it handed down to him, because if he gets it just handed down to him, he's just a weak piece of shit. Because these people that get it handed down are most time weak as hell because they never suffered something. But when I think about King David, he suffered a lot of shit too. He suffered a lot of things too. He went out against Goliath with the faith thereof. And he suffered persecution, and this made him into a beautiful king. Of course he messed up, but hey, it was set up by the Heavenly Father to teach us something. The Heavenly Father has also mercy upon us. Okay? So, that's really what's going on. So we as men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Yaharatazah have to don't see these things as strange, man. They are strange, yes, but they're for you. They should be just perfectly normal, man. Because they're meant to be. You know? They're meant to be. They're meant to be there. They're meant to try us to, test us. And you have to fight for the right result, which is overcoming them. And you're gonna fall, you're gonna fail, but you have to rise back up. So it says, verse 14, if you be reproached for the name of Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High rests upon you. Exactly, because they're not reproaching you for your own sake, for your being, they're reproaching for Yahushua. Because think about it, when you was in the world, you didn't get reproached. But when you was under Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you got reproached. You know? So that's really the thing. It says, on their part, he's even speaking of, but on your part, he's glorified. Exactly. So on our part, he's glorified. Okay, like I said, I want to go to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Okay, and like I said, the word devour goes into destroy. Okay, and this is where it goes into destruct, because he really want to destruct you. He want to tactically take everything from you and throw you down and really destruct you. That you're gonna be put to nothing at the end. You know, like the Heavenly Father is destructing His kingdom. Satan's trying to destruct you. It says, verse 9, whom is steadfast in the faith, and this is really what you have to all these trials, tribulations you go through. Faith. You have to be, what does it say in Ephesians chapter 6? I think verse 14. Or was it 16? I think it's 16. It says, above all, take the shield of faith. Matter of fact, let me grab it. So like Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. So all things that shoot against us, we're going to be able to quench with the shield of faith, because our faith should prevail. And that's really the thing. They can kill our body, they can destroy our body, they can destruct it, chop it up and shit. But they shouldn't be able to break our faith and our spirit. Only the Heavenly Father is able to break that, because they're going to try everything to break it. And don't you think they have a left-hand side priesthood, man? They have that. Okay? They have that. And they try to destruct us. They try to destroy us, man. Let's try to really bring us down, but we have to prevail and fight against it. Okay? Try to always bring us down, but we have to always overcome it. So it says, going back to 1 Peter 5 verse 9, whom is steadfast in the faith. Unmovable in the faith. So nothing should shock you up. Certain things gonna shock you up, yeah, but your faith should kick them right back. Okay? Certain things gonna happen unto you. You'll be like, hey, what the fuck is this, man? You're like, shit. Then the demon of doubt wanna kick in. Am I a man of the Lord? Am I protected? And then boom, you have to get back. So you have to go constantly in the scriptures, because they're gonna keep you sane. They're gonna keep you stable. They're gonna give you the comfort that you need. Okay? And that's why we should meditate upon this word day and night. It says, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So you're not the only one that goes through that thing. Even though you think that, and you think it's only me that goes through this strange shit. No. Another brother is going through the same thing also. Verse 10. But the Most High, but the power, the power of all grace, which is the Heavenly Father, who has called us unto His eternal glory by Yahushua, Hamashiach Yahushua, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, complete, establish, strengthen, and settle you. See, so Heavenly Father is just trying you, let you go into all this trials, tribulation to make you perfect. That's the ultimate goal, to make you perfect, a perfect man of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua. That's what it is. Okay. So yeah, man. So don't think it's strange concerning the fiery trials that's to try you. But these people are freaking idiots, man. But let me close out with that, with the book of Matthew, chapter 24. For 1 second. Matthew 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we have to do all things unto the end, that we might be saved, man. Okay? This is really the thing that we have to strive for, enduring. When we're going to endure it, it means to suffer, man. Let's look at the word endure, and then we're going to close out. It says endure, to undergo or suffer. Okay, and it really means to endure, make hard. From Latin, indurare, make hard. So it really comes from the Latin. It means to make hard, man. That's really what it is. Okay, this all makes it hard. It all makes it stronger in Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua. That's really what it should do. Okay, it should boost your faith. It It should boost your faith. That's what it should do unto you. Boosting your faith. Boosting your spirit. It's meant to break you, but it's really there to build you up. That's what you have to understand. Okay? So it is everything I got. Pray and hope this was edifying to spring upon Mary's grace of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I give double honors to the elders, apostles, communists, and toss the truth. Peace and blessings to the taste to elect of that spread the truth, sincerity, and always the charity because the four winds. And all praise, glory, honor, thanks. Be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Okay, stay strong in the faith and do all these fiery trials, even though there might happen some strange things unto you. But don't lose hope. Stay strong in the spirit. Until the next one. Shalom.